Good morning, everybody. My name is Gabby. We are here with Ray. We are starting off his 4th week here at Best Paw Forward Dog Training. We have Joanna working with him today for his session. So we are working on leash today. That is the main thing that he is here for, working on his leash skills, making sure he is able to walk appropriately without pulling ahead. So we are now across the street in the neighborhood. Okay, so for the purpose of this video, we're going to stay right in front of this first house here because this is a new environment. Okay, we are working him in a new environment. We have not worked him here before besides earlier today. So starting off back at square one, okay, walking short distances, only about 10, 15, 20 feet max, back and forth. Okay, making sure he is able to do so appropriately without pulling. If he does go to pull ahead, we are stopping and we are not continuing to move forward. So we do have a high value reinforcement right now. Okay, now in the beginning, I know we've talked about this a little bit at his pickups, but we want to make sure that we are using that high rate or that high value reinforcement in a challenging environment like this with something that he really struggles with in the beginning. As he starts to get more comfortable with it, then we can start to phase it out a little bit. Okay, so in the beginning, we were reinforcing every 2-3 steps. Now we've gotten to the point where we are able to wait and reinforce every about 8 to 10 steps. So he's made a lot of progress. So there he put the brakes on. We're telling him, let's go. We're going to put a little bit of pressure on that leash, and he was able to follow. So let's go is letting him know we're moving forward. Stop is if he gets too far ahead. We use the word turn when we're changing direction, and he has gotten to the point where he is able to make a lot of those turns without any pressure at all, which is excellent. You can see he's very focused. But again, using that high rate of reinforcement and that high value reinforcement in the beginning to make sure we're getting that success and then starting to gradually taper it off. Okay, very nice. So he's doing well. He's checking in. Now, it is a much higher distraction here. It is in our neighborhood, so lots of different smells. We have people that sometimes walk back and forth through this neighborhood. It is a little bit chilly now, so not as many as we do in the spring and summertime. We have the road over here on that side, so lots of cars going by. So gradually increasing that level of difficulty. Very nice. And he's walking nicely. He's doing great. Good. Now, if a person was to go by, if a dog was to go by, what we want to do is be able to get distance, okay, so that we're able to get him refocused if he does start to lock in, okay. Another thing we can work on with him is the leave it command, which we have worked with him on earlier in the program. And that's going to help when he looks over at that person or he looks over that dog, then you use that leave it command. He looks back at you, you give that reinforcement, okay? So there, again, is going to be a lot of reinforcement in the beginning, but as he starts to learn this and get more comfortable, oh boy. So right there, you saw that Joanna got him back to the side he was originally on. That is something else I just want to note. Keeping him on one side, very important. He is a big, strong dog. We don't want him to crisscross in front of you and trip you guys, okay? So we want to make sure we're keeping him on that one side throughout the entire session. Very good. So there, again, using a little bit of leash pressure. There we go. And then keeping him on that side with that leash pressure, that leash management. Okay, very nice. Good job. So, different environment. Last week we were in the driveway. The week before we were inside the barn. So gradually starting to make progress with this. He's doing an excellent job. You guys have any questions at all? let us know in the comments or let us know at pickup. But he's doing a great job, and we will see you on his next video.